Today I'm going to talk about how to prepare your potting mix or use it for another crop. As you can see here, I've used this pot and with the potting mix several times already, and it still is as good as the original potting mix. And if you have a good quality potting mix, the texture of the material should still be should not change, or at least it should not deteriorate over time, unless you've been putting a lot of other materials in it. But here I've used pure potting mix. And how do you now prepare it for your next planting? Now I would normally loosen up the soil, but I do not. I prefer not to disturb it too much because it already has developed beneficial organisms in it, like earthworms, that I don't want to disturb or hurt. So just loosen it a little bit. Take away the old roots if you want, but if you don't want, you just let it decompose there. Now, to make sure that it doesn't carry any fungal infection that might have developed from the previous crop, you have to sanitize it. Now, how do you sanitize the soil? There are several ways. One, you can use EM lactose solution. Mix 1 liter of unchlorinated water with 1 tablespoon of the EM solution. Mix it and then water your soil or potting mix at least once or twice a week. Or another option is to use neem oil. Neem oil has antifungal properties, as well as it can also eradicate pests, unwanted pests that may be thriving in this potting mix. And then if you don't have neem or you don't have EM solution, you can also use hydrogen peroxide. Okay, one tablespoon, or rather 2 tablespoons for every 500 milliliters, so 500 ml, and then use that to water this for twice a week. Now, I also advise to prepare the media is to sprinkle diatomaceous earth on top, like this. Okay. Now what it does is it eliminates slugs or other soil-borne pests that may be residing here in this potting media or growing media. I also advise that you practice crop rotation. So by crop rotation, I mean that if you already used it for veggie, for example, or at least twice or 3 times, maybe on the next cycle, you can use it for, say, tomatoes or another type of vegetable, or maybe for flowering plants, so that whatever harmful organism that had affected the earlier type of crops will not, chances are it could get or it could affect the next crop unless you change your varieties. So that's it. I hope you're learning from my sessions. Happy gardening!